What you see on my bench here is a Fada Model 100. It's a portable, because thus has a leather handle on top there. Battery and AC radio from 1947. And it's kind of rare. Fada, I believe it was Frank D'Angelo or something like that. And he was from New York City. And although this radio probably you've never seen before. Oh, by the way, it was made in 1947. That was from my research. I tried to find some information on it. I only found one of these on eBay. And, you know, I guess it's kind of a rare radio, and it's certainly better than a lot of the Catlin 1000 radios that were around. I mean, you know, the Catlins are kind of cool, and they're molded, and they look neat, but this guy is a 6-tuber, and it's got an RF stage, so I would imagine it's going to play a whole lot better than AA5. Let's open it up and let me show you what I've done to this point. Okay, I've done a lot of surgery here. We got a new gang of filter caps. There's 3 filter caps. There's a 47, a 33, and a 22. A lot of coupling and bypass caps. I did find one resistor I didn't like, that 680 ohm half watt right there. And I was whenever I open up a radio and I see one of these resistors in place here, these high wattage resistors, I'm always checking them out. And believe it or not, this one's good. Checks out okay. Because I initially put this, started doing some initial testing, and I couldn't even hear a hum. So now what I've done is, I can't see it, on the other side of this, let me pull this down a little bit so you can see it a little better. That is a Zenith transformer right there. And it was actually from a 3V4 parts radio, so it actually ended up working okay. And you can see there's the speaker and the radio. And I thought it was kind of interesting. They had this, Fada used this pair of Faraday stock clips. So I guess if you wanted to service the radio, you pull it out, you disconnect the Faraday stock clips, and then you can just go ahead and service the radio. So I carried that over to the Zenith transformer. So if it ever had to be taken apart again after I get done with it, I mean, I'm sure this radio should last many years for the amount of work and capacitors and testing and stuff I did to it. So we'll see. It has a antenna in the back, and it also has these connectors to allow you to connect the battery as well. And they're I think two 45 volt batteries and 2 4.5 volt batteries. But really nice radio and well put together, and even has an RF stage. So I think the owner's going to be real happy with this radio. You know, the funny thing is, I was doing research on this radio, and I couldn't find any information on it, or very little. And, you know, for grins and giggles, I went to eBay, and I actually found one of these for sale, and apparently, like this, it didn't work. And they wanted almost $70 with shipping, at least to get it to me here in New Jersey if I bought it. I don't think so. But when the owner confronted me with this radio, I said, you know, this is probably a pretty good radio, and actually it is. So after your alignment, the thing really woke up.
Brought to you by the College of New Jersey. And, well, we learned how sweep it is. The Mets completed the sweep over the Phillies and limited Philadelphia to just 3 runs in the series. We also learned that Mark Canha is locked in. Canha hit a go-ahead home run for the 2nd straight day.
That noise in the background is a flight.
Our lessons of the game are brought to you by the College of New Jersey. CCNJ is the #1 public college from Maine to Maryland.
How well it's coming through. So anyway, see the radio is working, and when I hand this back to the gentleman at Kutztown in September, I'm sure he'll be pretty happy. This was the radio, by the way, that I had to fix as part of the payment for that Zenith chair side I showed in the last video. So Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sure you could scour YouTube and not find one of these, because radio is about as rare as chicken lips. So, good. I hope everybody is going to start enjoying late spring. We're going to transition into summer and things are going to get hot out. So, anyway, take care. Bye!